everybody, welcome back to Vikings Connected. That's Chris Hockey. My name is Erin Newberg, and we've got a new segment for you called Colquitt's Characters. What's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you, our punter, Britton Colquitt, he came in right before the beginning of the season. He's been great for us. He's quite the character, and in his locker, he's got quite a few characters.
I don't know. It's just, this is my office, and I like my office to be fun and just to have good, warm feelings. And so these kind of are my little buddies that got added to as I went. And obviously, it's changed a lot since even you saw me day one. So it's kind of, it wasn't like this always in my career, but it kind of just grew as I changed teams and different things like that. So this kind of originated with when I was in Denver with Aaron Brewer, was the long snapper who's now in Arizona. So we both got released about the same time, and this pirate was in his locker, and so we got released. And sometimes when you get released, you just disappear, you go, and then they ship you your stuff. Well, they shipped me the pirate. So I was away from my buddy. I was at a new team in Cleveland, and I missed my friend that was my long snapper that went to another team, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put him up and he's going to be here with me in my locker. So that's how it started with the pirate. That's the original character. And then at the time in Cleveland, Zane Gonzalez was our kicker, and everybody called him Gonzo. So I thought, the pirate needs a buddy, so I got a Gonzo doll. And about that same time, I thought, okay, I can't have that without something for Charlie, who's the long snapper in Cleveland. And he just so happened to love cookies. So I got his little picture in here now. So he got deemed the Cookie Monster because of, Gonzo, and they go together. So for a while, I just had those three. And then the next year, Zane Gonzalez was released, and Greg Joseph comes to the team. Greg Joseph happens to be Jewish, so during Christmas time, he brought what's called the minch on the bench and was putting it all around the locker room. And eventually, of course, he just gave it to my locker. It just kind of got put up there, and so here that is. And so really, when I came to the Vikings, that's the only 4 that I had. So those were kind of just sitting up there. And then I thought, oh, we have a Rudolph on our team. Yeah. That's not a very common name, so I'll just get a Rudolph doll. It seems that Kyle Rudolph really wants to be, present in my locker because I actually got the Rudolph doll, and I think he just felt like he wanted to be in there even more. And then he gave me the hamburger helper hands, which I didn't even know about, but those were presented to him at one point, a couple years ago or something like that. So I think he feels like he wants to be present over here too. And then I thought, I need to get something for Austin, our long snapper, and he was in the Air Force Academy. So I found the Air Force Bear, who actually sings a song. We can push that if you want. I don't know should I hold it up to my microphone? So we'll do this for Austin. It's pretty good, and so they sing this when they score and all that kind of stuff. So this was pretty fitting for him. That's kind of where we were at that point, and then Austin informs me that really his spirit animal is a sloth. So that's where the sloth came.
So do you concur with that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep. Currently he's in a towel over there just kind of laying around, but he loves sloths, and we've watched a few videos on him. So I think the sloth is pretty fitting the way he's kind of just hanging in there overlooking, and he's kind of looking at Austin a little bit too, just kind of saying, I'm right here, don't worry. And then you see we have Dan, the cowboy for Oklahoma State. I had to put him in there. And then we have Brandon McManus. So he's Queen, he's Freddie Mercury. If you look at pictures of him right now, he's got quite the Freddie Mercury stash. And I just thought, I don't have an animal for him, so I need to have him. And now that's everybody that I've played with and currently play with. And it's kind of my buddies that just hang out at my locker at work.
Any comments from other teammates who you feel left out or who want to have
I do. Elfline really wants to get an elf on the shelf, so I'm kind of waiting on that. Maybe that'll come during Christmas time. I think it will keep evolving. I'm pretty happy with it right now. As it is, the equipment guys have a tough time getting my helmet in there, and the shoulder pads go way back there, and I'm pretty sure they're probably dodging it every time. But I think it'll keep evolving. I hope so. I feel like who knows, maybe by the end of my career, I won't even be able to, see the whole.
Right.
Hopefully I'm here and it's all back in there. I mean, there's a lot of places we can put stuff in the back, so.